Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. Almost didn't make it here today. It's a good thing I have someone to wake me up. Here's what I've discovered. I'm getting better and better at falling back asleep. I didn't used to do that. It used to be as soon as I woke up, no matter what time it was, I got up and I got it going. But lately, that is not happening. I am not waking up and starting my day on my phone in bed, getting work done like as soon as I wake up. I'm not doing that. I'm thinking of things to dream about and fall back asleep. So I'm doing that. But good morning. Here I am. Okay. I have so much to tell you about. So much because yesterday from early morning was like so jam packed with amazing stories to share. So, first of all, you should know. Oh, he's late, but he's here. You're tardy, Bailey. You're tardy. Yeah, you are. But he's here, so it's okay. Good morning, Ginny. All right, I'm glad you're here because I want you to hear about my adventures yesterday. It started out early in the morning. My daughter, my son in law, my grandson were still here, staying in the casita. And I canceled tennis because I wanted to be with them instead. And I know that my daughter is an exerciseaholic. So I figured we'd go walking again in the morning. We do a little 4 mile kind of a circle thing we do. So we went out on this walk. Okay, can I tell you the first part? No, I'm not going to tell you the first funny thing. I'll tell you the second one. There was this abandoned shopping cart. We were walking along a beautiful area, but on a main street. And there was this Home Depot shopping cart abandoned in somebody's bushes. And well, Home Depot is like 3 miles away or something. So we figured the cart was lonely. So I said to my daughter, "Would you like to get in?" She said, "Sure." So she got in the shopping cart and we started screaming and yelling and throwing our arms up in the air. And I was pushing her as fast as I could down the street. And then she got out and I got in and she was pushing me, but she was scary because she would like let go of the cart and it would start to go off the street and she'd pull me back. So I got out and she got back in. And oh my God, we laughed and giggled like we. Do you have any idea how much joy we brought to all the drivers who drove by us and saw us playing like little children? We decided it was the nicest thing we could have done for humanity, and we are good humans. So I came home in a pretty awesome mood. Then my sweetie bought this waffle maker the other day. He likes red in the kitchen, and I think he bought it just because it's red. But instead of making those great big square waffles, it makes small individual heart waffles. Ugh, I never made waffles before. It was so easy and it was so cool. And I saw these recipes for like bacon waffles and blueberry waffles. So I made bacon and I took out blueberries so people could put them on top since, we didn't. Anyway, it was so easy. It was so easy and so much fun. And they were so light and fluffy and delicious. And everybody was like in this great mood because we had this awesome bacon blueberry waffle breakfast. We got dressed and we went on a chick hunt. See, I had this idea that it would be really cool for Max, my grandson, to have his own chicken in our flock that he picked out and he named, and he'd have to, okay, it's a little selfish. He'd have to call me on a regular basis to check in on his chicken, right? And call me to FaceTime and see his chicken, which meant I would see him and he would see. Okay, you get it, right? So I'm being a grandma. Anyway, we had the best time going to the feed store and testing all the chickens to see which one we wanted. It was awesome. It really, truly. Hang on one second. Ginny, you already have a waffle iron just exactly like the one I have. Why does this not surprise me? For those of you who aren't aware of it, I think Ginny and I are the same person with different names living in different places, but we have so much in common, it's ridiculous. Anyway, he picked out this chicken that's called a silver laced cochin. Yeah, a silver laced cochin. It ends up being this huge chicken that could be like 8 pounds chicken. And it's got this black and white speckled, fluffy, feathery. Oh, if it makes it, it's gonna be a gorgeous brown egg layer. We're kind of excited about it, and he's over the moon. But here's what the problem was. We got it home and we put it in the cage, in the coop with the other 2 babies, with Philly. Philly is named for Felicia. She's brown and black and white and just so petite, so cute, so adorable. And the giant Frisco. Frisco is a big chick. And Frisco decided that she rules the roost. And when we first put little Billie Jean, her name, by the way, is Billie Jean. So we have Billie Jean, Bob, Frisco, and Philly. Billie Jean was getting pecked by Frisco. Yeah. We had to like separate them because it was like that bad. And I share that with you because that's where we got the term pecking order. It's kind of like with dogs where, where they establish who's top dog. Same. And we did have a chick once that got pecked to its demise by the other chickens. So we're hoping for the best for Billie Jean. We're hoping for the best. We hope she can hold her own, because the truth is, by the time she grows up, she's going to rule the roost because she's going to be twice as big as everybody else. Anyway, that was my chick story from yesterday. But wait, my day got even better. We came home. They packed up all their stuff. We got all the lunch stuff ready. Ate a ton of really good leftovers yesterday, including banana bread, which I just love. Anyway, we all got packed up. Max got in my car with me. My daughter and son-in-law got in their car, and they followed me over to Bella Villaggio, the home where my mother is a resident, because Donnie has not been with her grandma in a very, very long time, since the beginning of the pandemic. Sorry, it was a very emotional afternoon. So here's the way we set it up. Son-in-law and grandson went to the window. Daughter and I checked in at the front, got our little badges, and went into the room with grandma. Bubby, as we call her. Some of you may know that my daughter sings. Maybe you even follow her Karaoke Tuesday, which is so awesome, where she dresses up as a different entertainer every Tuesday and sings one of their songs, and she is hilarious. Well, yesterday was Tuesday, and she was saying she wasn't up for a Karaoke Tuesday. But after being with her bubby, who we're not sure if she really she didn't recognize her, but she kept telling her how pretty she was. So I suppose that's a good sign. And she got very excited at Max being at the window. Although, even though we were telling her about experiences with all of them, not sure she really got it. But when I said to Donnie, you're allowed to hold her hand, and Donnie took her hand. And then I said, you can hug your grandma. And we all had a moment. And my mother was just having a wonderful time. She was just glowing. And then I said to Donnie, do you remember the words to Tisket a Tasket? It was a 40s song that Donnie sang for my parents at their anniversary party. We had a big 59th anniversary. They didn't want to wait till the 60th. She said, sure. I said, okay, sing it. So she started singing it, and she said, maybe I should karaoke it so Grandma has the music too. And I said, great idea. So I recorded it, and that became her Karaoke Tuesday yesterday. Watching my mother, watching her was such an unbelievable experience. I can't even tell you. It was. Do I have that picture? Yeah. Hold on. This is the look, okay? The picture I'm about to show you is on my daughter's wedding day. My mother and I were all dressed up and ready to go to the ceremony, and I took my mother for a first look at her granddaughter, the bride. And the photographer caught that exact moment. Look at that face. She was so delighted with her granddaughter. And that's the look that was on her face yesterday. And of course, applause at the end. If you didn't love today's Fritzy Report, you have not got a heart, because it was amazing. Truly, truly a visit that none of us will forget. Well, my mother will forget it, but she has dementia. Donnie and I will never forget it. We will never forget it. It's funny, the things you remember about the people you love, the little experiences, that little surprise things that happen in life. Donnie and I were walking home, and there were these like sticks laying on the ground, like not sticks, they were more like pieces of red wire. And when you look down, it looked like a sad face. So I stopped us, and she said, oh, a sad face. And we looked at each other, and at the same time, we started moving the pieces of wire around. So everybody walked by saw a happy face on the ground. It's contagious. I'm telling you, it's contagious. Okay. Long Fritzy and Chick report, but so worth it. Today we remember P.T. Barnum, Henry Ford, Mike Wallace. Loved Mike Wallace on, was it 2020 or 60 Minutes? Whatever it was, he was awesome. Today is the anniversary of their death. But it's happy birthday to Jackie Chan and Russell Crowe and Billie Holiday. What a voice. Yeah. And Ravi Shankar. He makes me want to go back to the 60s. Yeah. In 1948, just before I was born, the World Health Organization was formed by the UN. Sure glad we have them. I'm not kidding you. But it's also Coffee Cake Day. Who doesn't appreciate a coffee cake day, huh? It's International Beaver Day. We're not even going there this morning. Sorry, not happening. It's National Beer Day. I'm not a big beer drinker, but if you are, go for it. I mean, go out and get a flight. One of those things where you taste like 6 different kinds. I would do that. Maybe there's some place. Oh, there's the La Quinta Brewing Company. I bet they're having a party tonight. Maybe we'll go out for dinner. It's National Making the First Move Day. I even have to explain it? Get out there. Get things going. Get things started. Be available. Make the first move. Now, if it is not a love thing, then get off your duff and make the first move. You know that old Indian saying, the longest journey begins with the first small step? Make your first move today. You can do this. And if you do, you can celebrate the next holiday, which everybody's going to love. It is No Housework Day. How about that, huh? No housework today. Except I got to get the clothes out of the dryer. Otherwise, they're going to be just a wrinkly mess. I don't have to make the beds yet in the casita. I could do it tomorrow, right? No housework day. And let's see. It's National Walking Day. I already told you about my crazy adventures walking with Donnie, or at least I told you about some of the adventures walking with Donnie. And I don't know if I ever told you, but every night when I'm with Max, we have a toothbrushing party. We get our toothbrushes ready. He says go, and we march around the house, walking around the house, following each other until the 3 minutes are up and our teeth are brushed. But we also go on 2 different kinds of walks at night after the sun goes down. One is an ice cream walk. Ice cream walk is you get an ice cream cone and you keep walking in one direction until your ice cream is gone, and then you walk back. The other is a flashlight walk, where everybody who goes has a flashlight to see things that you wouldn't see at night normally, and take a long walk. You know, it can be just around the block, but it's a reason to get out on a late night, on a beautiful night, and get some exercise. It's awesome. Okay, now are you ready? In 2016, in Malaysia, the longest snake, well, at least the longest python ever, was found. Can you imagine finding a 26-foot python? Yeah, some of you are going to be dreaming about that one tonight, huh? 26-foot snake. So if it's 26 feet long, how big would it have to be around? We're not talking garden hose here. Okay, what's the word art today? The word art today on What Do I Say, What Do I Do, and on Word Art by Sandye, you can see it in either place, is a positive attitude promotes happiness, smiles, and success. And besides, it's kind of sexy. So go out there in the world with your positive attitude today and delight everyone who shows up in your universe, because you can't help it. That smile, it's contagious. And that positive attitude, it's sexy. Hey, show it off. Get started. Get off it and get to it. Be a good human while you're doing it. Thanks for being with me today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.